It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Vlogmas. I have got my hat on, I've got my cozies on because I'm about to head out the door and go on a walk. I'm actually going to Cowdray Park, which I haven't been to in a long time, but it's going to be really nice. I'm catching up with my friend Kat today. We're going to go and get a coffee and have a wander and a walk, but I thought I would just intro the vlog and say hello, good morning, technically good afternoon. I did have a bit of a lie-in this morning and I'm not gonna lie, feeling pretty burnt out lately. Like December is just so intense, like every single day is just, if I'm not doing work at home, I'm like out in London doing something. So yeah, my energy levels are really depleted at the moment, so I'm really feeling the need to get a good country walk in, fresh air. I've got a bit of like a dull headache just from staring at a computer screen like 24/7. If it's not a computer screen, it's my phone as well. So yeah, I just feel like I really need a good country walk, fresh air and good company and a catch up as well. So about to head out the door and go and pick up Kat. But I just wanted to say hello. I'm also going to be chatting I think later on, and I hope the lighting will be alright later, but I really just want to talk about Christmas this year, mainly just to talk about things this year and how Christmas is so different. Like I know you guys will be feeling it on another level, but I think it's really important to kind of document these things or just remind myself in like years to come. I do this every year in my Christmas journal. I write sort of what's gone on that year in the lead up to the festivities, any things that I would do differently, and yeah, any things that I'm loving or would change. So I thought that would be a really fun thing to think about and talk about today, later on in the vlog, just because if it's something that works for me, it might work for you, and that's really good. I love watching other people's content and just absorbing information in a different way. So I don't know what I'm gonna say yet, but you know, when it's just like I know I need to do it and I want to remind my future self about things that I'm doing this year and things that I want to do next year or years to come. But yeah, this year I've just really felt the difference between a lockdown Christmas and like what it's going to be like this year. Like I can't believe how much we do in December. Like December is just a notoriously crazy busy month, and it's busy for everyone, and it still feels intense to just head out the door. Like I love socializing, but wow, does it make you absolutely exhausted. So yeah, I really needed a lie-in this morning. I woke up at 10 a.m. That's really bad for me. That's like a proper lay-in. But yeah, I'm gonna head out the door now. The sun is shining, it's lovely today. So yeah, let's go on a walk and we'll have a catch up later as well. Guys, look how festive Petworth is. Oh, I love it. Oh, sorry. I was literally sat in that window there. Like, we've come into Bone Interiors. They have the nicest stuff. Oh my god, so cute. Oh my gosh, look at this wreath as well. £14, that's really good value. Oh my gosh, they have their own candles. And that mirror. Well. Oh my god, that mirror, Cat. I feel like that's a you mirror.
That is cute, isn't it? Bougie.
Oh my god, these books.
I feel like me and Angus keep saying we're going to make a wreath. Do I just buy one?
Yes.
Guys, I have these books at home and I just love them. It's a set of 3 for £32 and they are the nicest things to store like all your little knickknacks in. Cute. Oh my gosh. So cute. Oh, where is it? Any Christmas twerking? Oh my god, I love that. Oh, it's so cute. Have you seen anything else that you want, Kat?
I feel like I want to look at Cowdray for the wreaths because we've got a real Christmas tree. I feel like.
Oh yeah, you do.
Gotta go.
They have really nice stuff.
So sweet, isn't it?
Oh my god, looks so good. So we're at the Cowdray Cafe, guys. It's amazing. If you haven't been here before, you must come. We've got Kat on social media duty.
Sorry, am I an influencer now?
You are. You are. She's got her turmeric latte. Oh. But you have to tell me if it tastes good.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, sorry. We put it in a normal glass. I feel like this is just not right.
No, it's quite dangerous, but we like to live life on the edge. Nice. Okay guys, so I have a burger, Kat's got the soup, she's eating one of my chips. Are they good? The chips good?
Really good.
And you've got the celeriac soup. Taste test.
Really great, but wow, that burned my mouth.
Is it hot? I'm so excited. Also, don't these chips look so fluffy? I'm so excited.
And I like how they're not perfect.
Yeah, thank you very much. Right. Well, enjoy, my love. So guys, it's been a couple of hours since I got back home. I ended up just driving back and starting to edit some vlog content, but I did get 2 deliveries whilst I was sat at my desk. One of which being the candidly new fragrance, which has just released. It's the Eden Juicy Apple fragrance. I'm so excited to try this out. So I'm really looking forward to giving this one a try. I'm going to open it in a second, but it's just in the cellophane packaging. I also got some really cute like additional bits in the package because it is a juicy apple scent or flavour smell, but this really cute little ring, which I hope guys will focus. I love PR packages because they always have these little additional extras. Got a few little candy items and this really cute little apple ring and these hair accessories, which guys, I used to have these little bobbly hair ties growing up all the time, and I would just have them on my wrist and wear them and just have them in my hair. I loved it. But I always used to find my hair used to get knotted with them. I feel like now that I'm an adult, I can definitely get away with wearing these properly. Super cute, love the whole idea and really excited to try that out. I will open the scent for you guys just so you can see the bottle. So guys, I'm literally ready to go to the gym, hence the hair being up, which I'm so surprised that I can get it in a pony, but I can, like a high pony. But this is what the packaging looks like, so I'm just going to focus the camera and show you the box. It's super cute, this lovely like red colour, so again, perfect for a stocking filler or a gift. And it just says on the back all the notes, and oh my goodness, this is such a pretty fragrance. How cute is that? I'm in love with that packaging. That is really festive, guys. If you're looking for a gift for Christmas, then definitely consider it. Let's give it a smell. Wow. Oh my gosh, okay, I love that. That is a very sweet scent. That is for your friends, family, or you, somebody who loves a really sweet fruity scent. The apple is very distinctive. It's very candy apple, so oh, I could smell that all day long. That is amazing. I just know that's going to be like a really nice lingering scent, something that someone will smell and go, wow, who smells so good? It's really, really lovely. I just love the packaging as well. Like, how lovely is that? Super, super cute. Love that. So I'm going to do some story content for that perfume, maybe even some Instagram content as well, just because it's so festive. But that's lovely. I also got in the mail, I can't believe we're already there, guys, January 2022 Vogue. So if you haven't seen it yet, then this is the cover. I do subscribe to the magazine, so I feel like sometimes the subscription covers are slightly different, or they usually have more minimal stuff going on at the front because they don't need to sell the magazine. The magazine has already technically sold itself, so usually they have less stuff on the covers, but I'm really loving it. I have already had a little flick through actually, and there's some really lovely articles and pieces. I always find I'm getting loads of inspo for fashion shoots because, you know, enjoying photography, you really get to see how things are shot, models are posed, places that they've gone, like locations to use, that type of thing, and it's always really nice. That's why I always keep my magazines. Maybe it's been ingrained from a young age, I've always kept my magazines, but there's just so much inspiration, and trends do come back around, like how things are shot does change, but I do think we go in a bit of a cycle and we always kind of go back to the beginning and follow a particular style again of photography or fashion or trends, that type of thing. But I'm really loving the magazine. I really am enjoying Enniful as editor-in-chief. I think he's done such a great job with just the whole magazine. I love it. I love receiving the magazine every month. Look at these headshots. They are stunning. Love it. Literally love it so much. But yeah, always looking for inspo. If it's not for my own personal photography business, it's for my clients, or it's for my own personal photography, for my Instagram feed. I just love it. But yeah, got this in the mail, super exciting. And I just can't believe how quickly this year's gone. And what I wanted to talk about, I might as well just kind of do it now and wrap up the end of the vlog, but I just wanted to talk about Christmas and how crazy it feels this year. And I was thinking to myself, like, what could I really talk about that would reflect how I'm feeling this time round? I think I'm really just enjoying every moment for what it is, and it's really nice to have these vlogs, but in the same breath, it's also been so overwhelming. I've been extremely overtired, cranky, to be honest. I've been quite cranky with my family, and I think we've just all been feeling it, like this, not this pressure to say yes to everything, but it's almost like we know what it was like last year, and it's that fear of what if it happens again and we don't get those moments and those opportunities to go to Christmas parties and events again and socialise with certain people. So on one breath, you don't want to take it for granted, but it's also incredibly exhausting at the same time. So I think just finding that balance. Also today, like with my catch up with my friend Kat, like we were really just talking about how when you're in your own world and you're consuming your life and you're just going about your daily day-to-day things, it's really easy to forget like how far you're making progress. Like you really don't see your own success until you take a step back. And it's funny because I haven't seen her in like a month, maybe longer, and it was almost like we were crossing over and like telling each other about what's going on in our lives, but also from an outward perspective we've been keeping up with each other as well. So she was proud of me for things and I was proud of her for things, and it was like, oh yeah, I did that, because we've been so innately trained to just, as soon as we've done something, move on to the next thing. And I just don't think that's very healthy. And I think the fact that last year was so mundane and so sad and depressing for so many people, I think this year it's like, if you don't go out and do those things and you don't enjoy all the things that we are currently able to do, touch wood, I hope that doesn't change, but all those things are just being like, I don't know, just being like dangled in our faces so that we go and do them and we don't take them for granted. I don't think people will take things for granted, but you have to kind of appreciate like how mentally draining November, December and the beginning of January is. Like the end of Christmas is really like, it's like a big sigh of relief, but in like the best way. Like you've had the most amazing Christmas or the best time, or you've exchanged gifts, you've seen certain people that you haven't seen for goodness knows how long, but you're also really deflated by it, and I think it's really exhausting, and it does kind of creep up and catch up on you. And me and Kat were kind of talking about, right, well, we're going to sit and talk about our goals at some point together, because we, in lockdown, the last lockdown, and I will link the videos that are relevant, but in the last lockdown we were so focused on our fitness and our health, and I did that because it was the only thing that I could do. I was working in a job shooting photography for people that I couldn't shoot, and I couldn't go out and meet, I couldn't go into central London. I was technically unemployed, and although I had Instagram and social media and I was doing that and keeping myself busy, I wasn't making a crazy income from it. It wasn't like how it is now, which is wild, and it's crazy how quickly things can change. But it's also strange how the only thing that we really focused on at the time, because she's in beauty and aesthetics as well, like she focused on her fitness, we both did, but because we've been so happy and just carefree, enjoying life, having that drink, going to that cocktail party, you know, eating and drinking and having fun and having a good time, we've also kind of let things like health matters slip, those types of things, because you can't always be 100% focused on everything all at once unless you literally have a PA or you're Kylie Jenner. Like, I just don't think it's possible. Or I probably should use a better example of a girl boss, because don't get me wrong, she's a girl boss, but not to the kind of aspirational level that I want to be. I think maybe like a good example would be like someone like Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, like somebody who is really just focusing on her business, but also she does have her personal branding, her lifestyle, her health, all those things behind her as well. And I think unless you have the means and the money to do so, it's really hard to balance everything and be happy and enjoy the moment. So I think what I want to kind of like document in this is that I feel like this Christmas has been the other extreme. Like last Christmas was sad and lonely, and I was doing like 100 videos on just me in the kitchen baking stuff because I was so bored and couldn't do anything. Whereas this year it's like I've got so much stuff, I'm barely vlogging properly, I'm barely like generating the kind of content that I want to be creating, but also I've got to kind of say to myself, I'm having fun, and sometimes that's the compromise. So I think in life there'll be ebbs and flows, things will come in and things will be like the dry season. Like at the moment, December for creators and for my other work is very prosperous. It's probably the same for a lot of other companies, businesses and brands, and creators as well. This is a prosperous time of year, so you kind of ride the wave, overcome it, deal with the fact that it's burnout season, and then January hits and it's like, oh my god, that's maybe when I'm going to focus really hard on fitness and health and getting myself mentally back. And I think maybe that's why like we do New Year's resolutions and we have these goals that we set, because we've had such an indulgent like couple of months. We kind of have to reset ourselves. But yeah, I think that's kind of what I want to communicate. I just want to let you guys know, yes, I'm doing loads of crazy things, yes, work is coming in and it's amazing, and I need to say right now to my future self and my past self, like, I'm so glad you put in the effort because it's paying off, like, well done. But also, burnout season is really, really rife, and give yourself a bit of a break, cut yourself some slack. If you sleep in till 10, which is what I did today, you know, don't feel like you've ruined your life. It's literally just one morning. You can get up at 6 a.m. tomorrow if I really wanted to. I probably won't, but yeah, I think that's kind of what I want to communicate. And maybe nearer to New Year I'll sit and do like goal setting and talking about achieving goals. I don't want to bombard you with this is what I'm going to do in my life, so perfect, X, Y and Z. No, I just kind of want to be on that mentality and that mindset again, and I think that's why that time of year after Christmas is quite good for that. Like, okay, you might not be feeling like you've really done the best you could in December, like health wise, but that is when you can just wipe the slate clean, start again and hit the ground running. And that's, I think, what I'm going to do. And maybe we'll talk about goals, we'll talk about health, wellness. Me and Kat were talking about 75 hard, which we did in lockdown. I've done it twice now. I failed it, I'll be honest, both times. But even if it just factory resets your focus, that's all you need. That's all you need, and it's amazing. Like, it is restrictive, but also it's like restrictive in a sense that you just strip back all the noise and the nonsense and you just focus on health and well-being, mental structure, and like structure in your day-to-day life, and those things are really important. I think maybe that's why like my vlogs are coming across quite like all over the place, and sometimes the vlogs don't have an intro or maybe much substance. Like, I'm literally editing vlog day 2 and today is the 9th. So yeah, I'm technically incredibly behind, but I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm going to keep focusing and just do it when I can do it, post it when I can post it, and just take December for what it is. It's a crazy month. We've had a crazy year. Like, we've got to still remind ourselves we did 3.5 months, nearly 4 months in lockdown and restrictions. So that is craziness as well. It doesn't feel like it was this year, but it was. So cut yourself some slack. Don't be hard on yourself. I probably sound incredibly frantic, but that's just the energy of December, and January is going to be a nice, calm, slow, stable month. Like, I'm manifesting it for everyone. It's going to be successful. It's going to be great. We're going to be healthy. We're going to be focusing on our goals and our bodies and our wellness, and we're going to just start the year afresh. And that's how I'm going to end this video today. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I've just looked in the viewfinder. 13 minutes, crazy. I can talk. I can talk till the cows come home. But yeah, I really hope this pep talk has been beneficial in some way. Like, I feel like I needed it in a way. Like, sometimes I talk cathartically to the camera because it's actually something that I need to hear myself, that I'm just not validating, but when I speak to the camera it validates it. It's very therapeutic. But yeah, I hope it's been therapeutic for you. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and as ever, I will see you when I see you, hopefully tomorrow, technically for you guys. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.